Long ago, in the land of Israel, there lived a boy named David. He was the youngest of 8 brothers, a simple shepherd who sang songs to the Lord as he watched over his father's flocks. But within him beat the heart of a warrior and a soul devoted to God. One day, Israel's army faced a terrible threat. From the enemy camp came Goliath, a giant of a man, towering over 9 feet tall. Clad in bronze armor, he roared out a challenge. "Choose a man to fight me. If he defeats me, we will be your servants. But if I win, you shall serve us." David, sent by his father Jesse to bring food to his brothers at the battlefield, heard the giant's mocking words. His heart burned with righteous anger. Who is this Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God? David cried. David was brought before King Saul. "Let no one lose heart on account of this Philistine," he said. "Your servant will go and fight him." Saul looked upon the boy, so small, so young, and doubted. But David spoke of lions and bears he had slain to protect his sheep. "The Lord who delivered me will deliver me from this giant as well." Saul had no choice but to send him with a blessing. David refused the king's armor. Instead, he took only his staff, his sling, and 5 smooth stones. For his trust was not in sword or spear. It was in the name of the Lord Almighty. Goliath sneered, "Am I a dog, that you come at me with sticks?" But David answered, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." David placed a stone in his sling, spun it swiftly, and let it fly. The stone struck Goliath between the eyes. The mighty giant fell, face down, to the ground. With just a sling and a stone, David defeated the giant, not by might, nor by power, but by the Spirit of the Lord. That day, Israel knew that with God, even the smallest can overcome the greatest foes. This was only the beginning of David's story, the shepherd boy who would one day become a king after God's own heart. And it reminds us all that faith, courage, and trust in God can move mountains or slay giants.